It may be just the end of January, but these garlic chives and the little shoots on the raspberry canes, there's one there and a much larger one just over here. They tell me that spring is on the way and that I don't have much time to do the work that I want to do on my raspberry patch. I'm Tanya from Lovely Greens, and on the agenda today is building a simple raspberry trellis, essentially supports for raspberry canes, which I have growing in this bed back behind me. Now, some people might not need that much in the way of support for their raspberries, but up here at my allotment, where it's exposed and windy, without supports, they would be flattened by summer storms. Before I begin constructing this trellis, let's talk about what the requirements are. Right now, my raspberry canes are all pruned down to the ground, but before long, they'll start to show green leaves, and each one of the new canes will shoot up and we'll get to 5 foot tall roundabouts. And there'll be multiple canes coming out of each plant, and you can see these clumps of canes from last year that shows you how many canes will come from each plant. So there's going to be quite a lot in this patch. My plan is to create 4 sets of wooden braces, and they'll be staggered along this raspberry bed. I'll dig them into the ground and we'll connect them using eyelet screws and wire. And I'm just here to measure the maximum width that each one of these wooden braces can be. And it looks like it's about 42 inches maximum. So if you are using this idea to create your own raspberry supports, your width will probably be different than mine. It will most likely be. So take my measurements with a grain of salt and measure your own raspberry bed. It's actually worked out really well. So I have 10 of these stakes. They're unpointed, and this is just raw, unfinished timber. It's untreated. And then out of those 10, 8 will be the uprights, and 4 I've just cut in half, and these are going to be the supporting horizontal braces. And now all 4 of them are safely dug into the raspberry patch. And I think they're looking pretty good. They're not perfect, but they're level and they look really good. Now the next step will be putting in the eyelet screws and then connecting each one of these pieces with wire. And so as the raspberry canes grow up over the spring and summer, they'll be contained within a frame of wood and wire. But I'm going to save that task for tomorrow because it's getting late and I'm tired and I want to go home and eat. Well, this is the last wire on the frame for now. I think that it could probably use a bit more in the centers here, but I'm just going to watch and see how it does this year. And if the raspberries need a bit more support, I'll run some twine from each one of the posts across, and then later on I'll fill it in with some more wire. But I think that this should do. So let's chat about materials and equipment needed to build my raspberry supports. Obviously there's timber, and I have 60 feet of really rough timber that I got from the lumber yard. Cheapest stuff, untreated, perfect for this job. I also use galvanized wire, and I use 25 meters of it, and it's 1.2 millimeters in thickness. So it's very fine wire and easy to cut with some wire cutters that I brought along. Now, to get the wire onto the wooden frames, I used a drill just to make a little hole and then got eyelet screws in there, and I used 34 eyelet screws. And then I just cut pieces of wire, twisted them on, and it's pretty much finished. I nearly forgot one piece of essential equipment for this project, and that is a handsaw. Now, if you have a jigsaw, happy days, but a handsaw did the job for me, and you'll need that to cut down the wood. Well, it's finished. It's another item off my to-do list, and this raspberry support is going to be better than anything I've had before. It's going to keep my raspberries in place, fingers crossed, and if I need to add a bit more wire to it, it will be simple. This should last for a long time. It's an item off my winter to-do list as well, and there's plenty more things that I need to get done before spring. And if you are looking for inspiration for some gardening projects for right now, I want you to head over to my website, and I'm going to pop a link up on the screen, and I've got 20 different winter gardening projects that you could be doing right now. So throughout January and February, even into early March. And that will prepare your garden for spring, keep you busy, and put in some cool stuff in your garden. This is a great time to be building things like raised beds, but also there's some ideas in there for growing a few things a little bit earlier on. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, leave questions and comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.